Hey, what's up? Back again.
Nailed that twice in a row now.
Two's not bad, is it? Two. That's just progressively each time I have to do that, it gets better. So I'm getting pretty happy with that.
Yeah, you're gonna hate me because I had to add your name's still not in the bottom there, so you're gonna have to relearn how to put the video up again because I've just remade it again with your name in it. So I'll send that to you next week. Or you boys.
It's just right. Give the guy a break. I
know he's only just learned how to put it up, and I've just got another one for him. I couldn't have it with your name on there, so I forgot about that. I did that last week actually.
To be totally honest, I didn't actually realise my name wasn't on it. So
he wouldn't be flashing around if he knew. But to be fair, it's actually quite hard to get it all queued up like that and do it well. So he's on the
You've got to be quick. You've got to be quick. And I've had too many frothies today, so that's the key. I think I can navigate a bit easier. So how are we, lads? Anyway, it's good to be back again. Good to be back again.
You finished your 6-month probation, so we put your name on there.
Am I in?
You're in.
I feel like you're in week 1. We're just way too lazy to actually fix anything.
I feel like I've truly made it now. I'll do a quick jump over to the chat and say g'day. We've got 22 in already, so that's great. Kara's in.
What's up,
Kara?
Rack Raiders. Megan's in.
What's up, Megan?
Now, this is the thing that I can't navigate real well, and that's the chat. Jazz is in.
Jazzy.
It does do a bit of jumping. There's a lot of chatting between each other. Jason's in. What's up, Jace? Thrifting Oz style. Jesse Lee.
Lee.
That's caught up with that. Kara's had a Depop sale. Good start.
Woohoo!
Alex, good to see you, mate. Reg.
Rock's
totally Blactarios. Two happy gamers, formerly known as Game On Couple.
Yeah.
Someone's got to do an official what do we call
I think that might be Robbie. Robbie might have to go with that one, I reckon we'll give Robbie the opportunity.
First time.
It sounds like it needs a little bit of a song, like to it. Like I don't know. It can't we just go two happy gamers? We feel like we have to go two happy gamers.
That's why Robbie had to do that one because no one else was going to bring that level of enthusiasm.
Had Spice Girls. It had Spice Girls influence on that.
I love it.
The Aussie Tip Rat. Still probably my favourite name that's getting around the community at the minute. I love it. Drifter Thrifters is in. Oz Riley.
What's up, Chris?
Here we go. This one for Drew.
Oh yeah, Drew. Come on.
Cozy clothing and collectibles, Chrissy.
That's pretty good.
I'll pay that. I'll give that 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
A lot of C's. Love C's.
Pitter Patter 100.
So,
Toby and boy Captain.
Captain. Life gold cheese.
I was getting more like high school song vibes. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
English Deals. I like that name too.
That's quality as well.
Staying in your own lane, Daniel Zan. How are you, mate?
What's up, buddy?
I think we're caught up with everyone. Adam Zan, books and stuff.
What's up?
Stuff.
10 out of 10. There you go.
Nailed it.
Sounds like you ate some marbles. Mixed opinions. Well, that's me caught up there, so that's a bonus. So how's the week been, boys? We'll start off with that. Robbie, sales strong. You've been thrifting. What's been happening on the Aussie VHS radar?
Didn't go thrifting this weekend. I had a wake, if that's what you call them. Not a funeral, a wake, the second part. So the weekend. So I didn't get to do that, but a memorial or whatever you want to call it. But the sales this weekend have been dog shit. I don't know about you boys, but all this week have been awesome. They've been awesome, just like all the other weeks, like I've been saying lately, they've been cranking. And then from Friday night, it just went and just stopped. It just stopped. What is going on? What has happened? What has happened?
You haven't got into a bit of a dust up with Al, or Nothing going on there?
No dust ups. No dust ups. No dust ups. So I'm not sure. Is it got something to do with that? What is it that we got to fix up all our little listings and all that? Has it got something to do with that? You're nodding your head. Yeah, he knows. He knows something's up. So I'm gonna. He knows.
He's always in the back door of eBay. You know, he knows what's going on.
I wish I had a back door into eBay because there's been some crazy stuff going on, and haven't let a lot out. They've been reaming me a lot though about eBay Plus. I'm not too happy about, but
oh really? No,
Drew, get onto his.
That's mine. I don't know what's up with this weekend. I still got a couple of sales, but and some okay ones. But it's just compared to other weekends, this is very, very weird. And for the week to be better than the weekend, what's up with that?
Crazy.
What about you, Drew?
Still a quiet week. Like overall, I feel like the last month, every week has either sort of been plateauing or dipping off a little bit. It's not going too well, to be honest. Still like listing heaps. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is at the moment. I don't know. This time of year sort of flies by real fast in general anyway, so it's sort of hard to keep track of. Robbie's saying the week was better than the weekend, but the days are just all in. The weeks are just one big day to me at the moment, so it's hard to sort of gauge how it's going overall. But the numbers, like my average sort of daily sales, roughly the same. So I don't know. I think it's maybe just more spread out. I'm not noticing the peaks and valleys, perhaps.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
We've had a slower week. Like definitely Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like usually by sort of Sunday night we'll have 40, 50 parcels due, and we just did like 26 or something. So half our normal number. Luckily we sold some reasonably high priced items, so it's kind of like evened it out a little bit. But I think definitely like this time of year, we've noticed in the last 3 years has been like a little bit of a dip before the storm of Christmas, I think. And also we've had a pretty hectic week with a few things going on, and we dropped 2 days of listing last weekend, so we ended and relisted. But I feel like that doesn't always keep you sort of going as much as doing new stuff all the time. So yeah, I think there's a few factors, and we did get Old Owl did a bit of a dirty with us earlier in the week because we sold an Australia Post jacket that we thought was vintage, and it probably was, but we didn't put vintage in the title. We sold it, and then they pulled the listing because you're not allowed to sell government worker uniforms apparently, which I didn't know about. So that's one for you guys to keep an eye out for is if you're trying to sell like any of that sort of stuff, be very careful. You can sell it if it's older than 10 years, I think. But I had no way of proving that because there's no dates on it. So it sold, the buyer paid, and then it got pulled. So I don't know.
Shit.
Could be a little bit of a Vero problem hanging around our account for a little while. So that might have slowed things down as well.
Shit.
Oh, that's I didn't know about that one.
That's one of those things you wouldn't know about until it happens.
Yeah, exactly. I think I might try and put a little bit together just with like what they said so that other people can like be aware of it, because it's not just Australia Post, there's other ones that fit into that category. But yeah, definitely surprised me. I wasn't aware of that. Luckily, they just gave us a slap on the wrist and no suspension, but they said next time if they find something, they'll give us a 3 days. So hopefully they don't find anything else.
Yes, I had a similar sort of concept this weekend. It's probably half to normal, maybe just a bit over half. As I just sort of mentioned to Kate before, it's just a great way to start the reselling. I've dropped my sales by half. Full time.
He'll come back.
But I'm not too worried. Like I didn't up my listing as such either because I'd actually, if anything, I haven't been listing as much this week. Sort of Monday there was a bit of an event happen.
Playing on slides.
I had Eli for the day Monday, so I had no choice, but I couldn't list. I had him for half a day or whatever it was. So that sort of got in the way. Tuesdays are my day with Eli now, so I'm staying home dad of a Tuesday, so there wasn't much listing until later that night. And then I wanted to go thrifting. I got weeks off. I got the whole week off, so I had to go thrifting. So I went out Wednesday, and I just haven't been listing as much, so I'm not too worried anyway. So, but yeah, definitely noticed that sort of drop this weekend. It was it's never nice when you start to get the slow sales, but it happens. It's part of it, isn't it?
I think unless you're listing pretty huge numbers at the moment, it's just natural. Like, we've seen it 3 years in a row now, and we're usually pretty consistent. So I think it's just natural. Keep listing, and come November, late November, you'll reap the benefit for sure.
Do you think like what Rob said about the specifics, do you think that had something to do with it, or it's just the time of year, like you mentioned?
Yeah, it doesn't help. Anytime they make a change, there's always something slows down or something stops working. So I did hear that in America they had a full day of problems. I don't exactly know what those problems were, but I saw quite a few of them saying October gate on eBay. So usually something happens over there. There's a little bit of a trip on here as well. So
I remember this happened last time though.
Oh, yeah, that was more about when it actually came
Switched
in
over.
though. Like when it came right on. Like the ones that have come in now, they're not actually live until February, I think. The clothing ones. There have been some video game ones recently, which potentially hurts a few people. But anytime they change any of this stuff, we always expect a little bit of a.
Have you updated? All you guys updated?
I've got 400. So I've got to.
Yeah, I did all mine last night watching the shitty game of footy.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question, because I've seen throughout the Instagram community people spending hours on end fixing them. That was my next question for everyone. Me myself, I got 183 to do, and I haven't touched one of them yet. How many of you's got? Or you're done, Robbie? How many have you got?
I think mine was only 50 something, but it was mainly just all it was. There was a few pairs of jeans in there that were coming up for some reason, saying that I didn't have them as jeans. I had them, type. So it was so easy to do because everything else was filled out. So as soon as I went into it, it already told me what to do, basically, and I just clicked on that, and that was done. So there was I can't remember how many pairs of jeans, but jeans, footy boots, shoes, and a couple of jumpers, I think, as well. But I think it was about 50 something altogether. But I got them all done last night, and it was pretty quick and pretty easy because I wasn't interested in watching the game of footy that was on because it was boring, and so I was just listening, and I just smashed through it. So no, that was pretty good. So it's easy enough. They do help you out as soon as you click on it.
It is a lot better than it was. Sure.
Oh, last time it was fucked.
Yeah.
What about you guys, Drew? Have you looked through yours yet? You got a few?
I was on the Seller Hub earlier. I think there's about 130 odd to do, and same situation as just jeans that haven't been listed as selected as the type for jeans for whatever reason. But yeah, I did about 4 or 5 just to see what I was potentially looking at. But yeah, I'm not stressed about it or anything. I mean, you can go through and do them one by one, but I know what was it, Opti Seller or something?
Yeah.
You can do them in bulk, or it sort of makes it a bit easier. So I was waiting for someone
you got to pay for Opti Seller.
Right. I was waiting for Brad to do a video about how to just streamline it and make it easier or something.
It's
I know there was no video on it. There
will be.
Nah, I don't think there will be this week. We've got a fair bit on family-wise. So
just do it.
Yeah. Well, I think it'd be exactly the same, just in different categories. So I did one for that last lot that came out. So same deal, different category. But yeah, I actually tried using eBay this time just to see what the difference was. And the eBay one's not too bad, but you can only do one at a time, which is a little bit annoying.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was like, oh, there's going to be a quick way of doing it. But 130, I can sit down and watch an episode or two of a TV show and crank through them. Not too stressed.
You'll get it done in a few hours, man. You'll get that done in 3 hours while you got a TV show, and that they have made it really easier for you. As soon as you click on it, right at they bring it up right at the very top now, and you go, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's definitely better than it ever was, especially on eBay.
Mm.
Like, OptiSeller was good to use because eBay wasn't so good to use. But I think eBay is starting to realize that they need to start providing these tools to sellers, because if they don't, people are going to start going out elsewhere, with places like Poshmark coming in, probably 4 or 5 months now. So,
Is that good to hear that? Is that confirmed? Is it?
I'm pretty sure they're coming. Yeah. So I saw about a month and a half ago that they were out planning a 6-month rollout. So, look, things change and maybe they won't, but everything I've heard is go, go, go. So it'd be interesting to see how that lands.
Yeah, so if you're into clothing, something to look at overseas resellers and get a bit of a leg up in terms of how they do things before it launches, for sure.
Yeah, it's a different platform. It's definitely different. So, yeah, I think when I looked at mine earlier, must have been yesterday or something, we had over 500. So I think it was about 540. We're about down to 400 now. So, again, same as you guys, just the type that we didn't enter on the older listings, which probably needed a renew anyway. So I took that opportunity to also go through, and I've re-added international post on a lot of our items, which we took off for COVID. Fixed up some postage policies to hit eBay Plus. Have you guys been getting calls from eBay about eBay Plus flat out? I've literally had, in the last 2 months, I've had a call every week. Every week. Same lady rings me and she's like, are you going to be able to update some more listings to eBay Plus? I'm like, we've already got 1,500 listings on eBay Plus, which means we offer free postage, 1-day handling, plus an express option. And I pretty much said to her, I'm like, why are you guys so hard on this at the moment? Because you have to understand that sellers can't always offer free post on items if they're big items. And now you want us to offer express and only cover up to $4 of that. So if it's over a large satchel, you're losing money straight away. And I said that to her. She's like, oh, thanks for the feedback. But then guess what? She rang me again this week and same thing. I was like,
maybe she likes you.
I don't think she does, because I gave her a bit of a hard time, because I was sick of them ringing me. I'm like, look, we offer it on what we can. There's certain stuff that it doesn't work with. You need to understand from a seller's perspective, you're not really providing much incentive apart from fee credit for a short period of time. So I don't know. Yeah, they've been hounding us like crazy the last 8 weeks, every week.
Yeah, I had a call from eBay, but it was nothing to do with that. And I'd be interested. I spoke to these boys about it already. I'd be interested to know, anyone in the chat, if you've had a similar call. I thought it was a scam. I thought it was a bit scammy, but I had a call from eBay, basically just a courtesy call to check up how I was going, if I was enjoying the platform, all that sort of thing, followed up by a bunch of questions about where I get my inventory from, where I get all the things that I sell on eBay. So it was kind of bizarre, and that's all he really wanted to know. And then it was just followed up by managed payments. Do you know what's going on with all that? I said, yep, all good, hung up. So it's just a really bizarre phone call. He didn't ask for passwords. I made sure I didn't say yes or no sort of thing. But, it was a weird one. I'd be interested to know if anyone else has had something similar to that, because it was just bizarre. I've never actually spoken to eBay. So,
no, when you said that to me, I was like, well, what? Like, that's crazy. I thought something dodgy might be going on, but they're definitely doing the rounds. Like, they're calling a lot of sellers for different reasons and testing the waters, I think, because I think generally eBay's been all about buyer, right? Like, it's always buyer experience. But I think they're probably getting a fair bit of negative feedback from sellers lately. So maybe they're trying to scope the market a bit better, which God hope they do, because I'd love to sit down with them and sort of go like, this is the expectation you put on sellers. Where's the expectation on buyers? Like, you're all for the buyer. Like, you don't let us leave negative feedback for people that scam us. You don't do anything about it when people scam us. You don't listen to us when you block our accounts, and you don't let us have any sort of like recourse for it. So I'd love to sit down with them for a day and just work through a lot of that shit, because it's pretty crazy, really. Like, it really is.
Yeah, it is. Brad knows all.
No, there's like one tiny thing about eBay. And usually that's wrong.
That was from 20 minutes ago. I've neglected the chat.
It's got a different opinion now.
Kara's pissed off. Was Kara pissed off?
Her
Took best offer off heaps of her listings. I only noticed today when I was like, why am I so solo? Yeah, that's fucking bizarre. I noticed when I used to list things, best offer always was automatic. It'd just go onto it. And then I just noticed one day someone actually messaged me asking if I'd take an offer on something, and I thought it was bizarre because I had the option there to give it, and I had a look and that option wasn't there. And now I actually have to physically click it, whereas I never used to have to do that. But taking them off, that's fucking annoying, and that's why she's pissed the fuck off. Thrifters knocked back $100 offer on a vintage tee.
What would you?
Yeah, what was on it?
Probably a $300 tee. Let's be honest.
110.
Well, this chat's just, I don't even know where we are now. I'd be interested to hear what the actual T-shirt was.
Yeah.
Gary's in. What's up, mate? Slow weekend as well. Happening for everyone. Mossy's in.
Mossy.
Did I get all my jeans listed? No, I didn't get them all listed. I got them all photographed and measured, but only probably a quarter of them are listed. But they're ready to go throughout the week. I'm going to just sort of spread them out. So
Slap them up.
reselling is like a roller coaster. Roller coaster.
Coaster.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
That would not make
I drink throughout the day. I can't speak.
Didn't get up on that one.
No.
Yeah, that's stupid.
On the specifics as well, like if most of us are probably ending and selling similar anyway, that's just an opportunity to sort of crank out, a handful when you're doing that anyway, rather than sitting down for 2 hours and doing it. That's probably what I'd do actually, rather than my ass down.
Yeah.
Update them as you go through.
Yeah.
Sam's in. What up, Sam? Sales low for Pitter Patter. Sam had 495. She's up there too.
Then put in the work.
Nice.
A long day.
Paul's in. What up, Paul? Poshmark will be interesting. I wasn't really aware of that coming in myself, so that'll be good.
I think it's good to have another platform, like regardless of if it's going to suit your business or not. That's another thing, but it's good to have an option, sure.
Is that the one we have to share your page like every day, or is that Macari?
Nah, yeah, it's Poshmark. Yeah.
Jeff's in. Jeff has had a call like that.
It's interesting.
Is it private number?
Cliff is still coming. This is one of these crazy buyers, I think. I might have a bit of trouble on my hands. Hopefully it's there soon, mate. I'll check the tracking for you. That's the one you've won. I know the other modern vintage Vogue shop I won one. She's got hers. So I don't know what's going on with Cliff, but hopefully he comes to you soon. No calls from eBay. I've been asking for a second. Very intrusive. That's a place where no one wants to go. That's I could almost say that's dog shit. Could that be a way? I've just got to try and get this video on the go. This is where it gets a bit slow. Because now I've clicked out of absolutely everything. There he is. There's our dog.
Drew's impressed.
Dog is back, Robbie. You got any dog shit?
Not from seller buyers. I'm pretty dog shit free, but actually, you know what's dog shit? You know what is dog shit? I lost my PlayStation 4 for 2 days now. I've had my PlayStation 4 confiscated for 2 days.
Oh.
Kelly saw me playing for the first time ever Friday night, I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5. She's never played it before. Never seen it, never played it. Give me a go. She's been playing it all Saturday night and all today. No photos of stuff. No photos of stuff done. So I can't list anything. She's doing missions and absolutely loving it. So she's never played it before. So she's on the Grand Theft Auto 5 bandwagon, and she never plays video games. So there we go. There's my dog shit because I lost my game. I couldn't play me wrestling this week.
You're not going to get it back for a week now. She'll be lost.
I know she's gonna be lost in GTA now.
You'll be jacking cars before you know it.
Oh, she has been. She's going, this is amazing. Some cars go faster than the others. So yeah, that's my dog shit.
Drew, any dog shit?
No dog shit. I've still got my console. Sarah hasn't curled up in the spare bedroom with her or anything just yet. So don't have anything to compete in that regard. Yeah, no real dog shit other than the slow week that was. But it seems like everyone had a little poop on the sole of their shoe this week or this month perhaps. But yeah, nothing really major to report. Just slow sales. But we're all in this together. So it is what it is.
Yeah, they'll come back.
Let's hope so. Let's wipe those shoes clean.
Yeah, good wash. Yeah, we've had a couple minor ones. Some more serious than others. We had that post the jacket pulled after it sold, so I can't actually even check shipping. So if he gets it, I'll be screwed, or doesn't get it in more to the case. Yeah, just the standard sort of criticism as YouTubers get, but yeah, there's a bit going on around us as well at the moment. So yeah, nothing serious on eBay wise. Let's put it that way.
It's good it's not on eBay. It's a shame that it YouTube wise.
It's horrible.
Sam put up a very good post today.
Yeah,
basically to say if you don't enjoy it, unsub. Simple as that.
Yeah.
The way I'm going to put it, don't be a fuckwit. Seriously. There's no need for it. There's no need for bullying. Simple as that.
No.
That's all it is. And if you're getting your rocks off by making someone else's life miserable, you are a piece of fucking shit and fuck off. We don't want you. So simple as that. There's no need for it. It's not good. So
it happens to everyone. Like it's not.
It does.
Not just us.
I don't understand it.
Videos and yeah, it's.
I don't get it.
It's
video hasn't even. Our live hasn't even started, and what do? They sit there and go, thumbs down. I'm not even going to watch it. Well, what does that? What does that do?
Yeah, that sort of shit doesn't worry me. So be it. People are going to do that. That's fine. That's when people single people out and actually fucking bully them to the public. Fucking drives me insane because there's no point. There's absolutely no point. You're not getting anywhere. All you're doing is probably making that person stronger by getting more of the community around them. And you're going to just expose yourself to be the biggest piece of shit, and eventually you're going to drop off the face of earth and we're never going to see you again. So don't bully people. It's just fucked. It's no point.
Same with Sam had some issues over on Instagram as well. Yeah, and it's just like there's no need. Like it's just silly. Like it's really silly. So yeah, I think like 99% of the community is amazing, and that's what we're thankful for. And we build good relationships with each other and lift each other up. And I think that's where we just got to keep our head in that sort of like positive mindset. So yeah.
So these people go to sleep every night crying themselves to sleep. Oh, my life is shit. I had to give a thumbs down. Well, we fucking laugh at you. We laugh at you. We go to sleep laughing at night, hearing the chit-chings and fucking laying back laughing, going, you're a loser, crying yourself to sleep, and we're happy because we had a fun live and we had good fun.
Yeah, right. So, and speaking of the chit-chings and speaking of this subject, something that Sam also said, with everything that's going on in the world and we don't know what people have going on in their lives, don't bully them because you never know what's going on. And I'm still going with the Beyond Blue. Every chit-ching is a $10 donation.
Literally just got a sale.
What
is it? Another tenner into the kitty.
An update on that, I think I mentioned last week because I am computer illiterate. It ended on the actual Facebook page. So I couldn't get it to actually start again, but we are tracking the whole lot. I've had to actually start another page. I will, for anyone watching back, I will put the link in the description after this. I haven't done it yet. There's a solid chance this one's going to end as well because I couldn't find a way to schedule a time on it, but I did do it from my phone and not on the actual Facebook website on the computer, so I might have a bit of a play with that tonight.
I reckon if you get on the internet version, because when we did the other thing earlier in the year, I reckon you could set it on like the desktop, like it could be done there, but app doesn't really give you the ability, I think.
Yeah.
Did you want Brad to make a video on it for you?
Yeah, that'd be good.
He's charging now, though. He's charging. What is it? $30 for a 3-minute vid?
Oh, yeah. I'll put it on the invoice for you and send it over.
As far as dog shit goes on my end, dog shit free this week, which is good.
Oh,
but
awesome.
I've got an embarrassing story.
I like these.
It's only a little minor, and it's reselling related. Now this goes back to a dog. So it stemmed from a dog shit. It stemmed from a dog. For anyone that's been following along, you'd know. Probably 3 weeks ago, I had a dog shit where a pair of shoes rocked up to I think I got something there, did I? No,
I just got a message.
a pair of shoes rocked up to the buyer. They were covered in beer. So I had to refund and all that sort of stuff. And I've been trying to get I sent a claim to Oz Post and sort of forgot about it and then realised the other day, shit, I better sort that this week. So I got on to Oz Post and just through the chat and I had to send them a few photos. Now, us four have a group chat, followed with a couple of other people we chat to a bit, and it's supposed to be more related around reselling, but quite often we're just on there taking the piss out of each other and things we see on eBay and in the eBay world. Anyway, there's these photos getting around on eBay of a certain item that's sale that is really bizarre, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just it's kind of, how would you explain it, boys? How would you explain these photos?
Every situation. That's all.
Yeah, they're
not
out there.
Not looking at your photos before you post them is stupid.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I spotted one of these photos and I took a screenshot and sent it to the group chat and showed everyone just for a laugh. And I think there was a few vomit emojis and a few of those. Anyway, I was talking to this bloke in the live chat on Oz Post, and he wanted the photos of the chat that I had on eBay and photos of his shoes. Silly old me sent them, but he also sent the photo that he'd screenshotted to send to all my reselling friends.
Wow. That's
and
so
then,
good.
he ended up having to call me. So they never actually wrote in the chat about it. They never wrote anything back in the chat, but I sort of realized, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's interesting. But then when he called, he had to confirm my bank details and my address and all that. And he just had a bit of a laugh. And he said there was an interesting photo in there that I don't think belonged. He said, did that belong to you? Yeah, no, that wasn't mine, mate. But, yeah, so that was a bit embarrassing. But a dog shit turned into a bit of an embarrassing story.
That's good.
I've got,
That's good.
Jazz just said in the chat what I did. So a while back, I was texting. I think it was Mother's Day. And I was going to put a photo up on Facebook or something, and I accidentally sent it to Domino's instead of putting it on Facebook because it's just like my last thing. You know how sometimes things just go in there? And I was waiting for a reply, but luckily it was just one of those like no reply emails. But I was like, oh man, they just got someone's going to be looking at this and there's a random photo of my mum come through the feed. They're going to be like, do you want a pizza or something? Like, what are you trying to get out of this? It's so bad.
I'm just trying to catch back up the chat here because I've let it go again.
Rack Raiders had a good one there in the chat. I think we've all done before. Where'd it go? He accidentally forgot to put a digit on an offer. Did you see that there? The first dog shit ever.
I can't find it. I'm way behind in the chat. I think.
Yeah, 6 up from where you are.
I've got to go up.
Or 8, 10, somewhere in there.
There we go. There we go. Found it. Went to send an offer of $35. Didn't press the 3, so the offer.
Damn.
But I've done that before, and Flipper saved me because he's like, just unlist the item. I was like, that's bloody smart. So I just cancelled the item real quick because I was supposed to send like a $65 offer, and I sent 6. So of course they're going to jump all over it. So do what Flipper says: unlist the item and relist it.
Yeah, if you can.
That's a good idea.
Just cancel it, because I've done the same thing and I just canned it. But I think if it come down to you got sort of a dead shit on the other end and they accepted and then you cancelled, there's potential for a negative there. So,
and you also potentially get a ding on your accounts. So
yeah.
if you can get the listing down before they buy it, you're better off.
Yeah, just can it. Toby, sales are good. Listening some of those things, got to check.
Nice.
And yeah, fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. Lucky we're allowed to swear on this channel because everyone's just saying fuck off in there. So
I don't get it. Like, we sell shit. We're not saving lives.
Yeah. We get on here, have a bit of fun. We show the shit that we buy to flip. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Simple. It's a peach. It is. It's pretty much a peach. That's the photo. Butterflies hustles in. There you go.
It's a new one, I think.
Flipping.
Some time.
I think I've skipped that many people. So and did they once accepted it instantly end up losing? Yeah.
Oh yeah, worse.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Yeah, I think you just got to.
Yeah, you got to cop that one.
The Aussie Flippers in. So we'll get on to what's your favourite sales of the week, boys? What do we got? Something that's
I don't know.
Every week.
Start on Brad. You always start on.
I don't even know what I sold this week.
I wasn't ready.
I love
You start, Flipper.
Well, I wasn't ready either. So
yeah.
All right, I'll start. So I'll go with the sale that came out of. I did a video this week on that wholesale lot. I'll do one of the shirts that sold out of that. If I can find it, I can't find it, so that's the problem here. So anyone that watched along, I did do it. It was just a really quick unboxing, but one of the shirts sold this week, and it's going to the States. So I do a flat rate ship, but it is a 2001 Black Sabbath.
Oh, nice
shirt there. So that went for $120.
Do you have anything on the back?
Sorry, man.
Anything on the back of that one, or
no? That was just the one side, just on the front. So full print there. 2001. It was $120, but I do a $35 flat rate ship around the world on that size, and it was someone from America, so I got a bit of money out of the postage too. So very happy with that.
Nice.
Here we go. I found one. I forgot most of the stuff that I sold this week because when it goes ding, Kelly just packs it up and deals with it. This jacket I found only 2 months ago, I think, for $10. Sold that for $139. Sold that. So that went to the US. That one. That's the one with that. Yeah.
Is that Bottega? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that before.
But Bottega, Noravai BV clothing. When I found it and looked it up when I was there, I was like, "Yep, thank you very much." So that was pretty good, and that went to Texas. Yeah,
Texas.
Love it.
That was a good sale.
That's very good.
You got one, Drew?
Yeah, nothing crazy. Got this one of the wholesale lots that we did a month or two ago. It's like a vintage boxing shirt for like Vladimir Klitschko from '99. Bit hard to see, but collar was all fucked up. Actually, the edges didn't meet on the collar, but anyway, still sold. That was like $75. I think it was one of his first fights. Obviously, the people that are familiar with boxing, it ended up being like a huge like heavyweight and like a world champion, multiple time world champion or whatever. So he ended up being a huge wrestler, a boxer. But that was from like years ago. So that was kind of cool just to get rid of. Nothing crazy in terms of money wise, but it's a cool shirt. The collar was all fucked up. I'm surprised it sold, but
that's
good.
good.
There you go.
Karen wants to
Kara with the win.
There you go. I had no idea what it was. It looked fancy, so I was like, yeah, right, I'll have it.
Right.
Jazzy picked up this G-Star like boiler like overalls, brand new.
Oh, you should have wore them.
She paid. I think they're too small for me. She paid 25 and we sold it for 110. So that was a very nice quick flip.
Love it.
Nice.
Yeah, unusual to find that sort of stuff in an op shop. So $5 challenge item as well. So that was nice.
Oh, even better. Even better. Speaking of that, how's everyone tracking on the $5 challenge? Robbie, you come to a halt, didn't you? You stopped?
I stopped. I've been to it stuffs up the it was stuffing up the way we do our listings. You know what I mean? Like if I went ahead and took photos and then entered them in that would stuff up the way that Kelly has her way of doing it, because a couple of weeks ago I grabbed stuff that she hasn't taken photos of yet and then made listings and then I put them back and I said, you've got to take them in photos of order of that way. Well, usually she types out the thing and she was like, you've just stuffed up my so her process.
Yeah,
Drew, you guys still going?
we were the same. We haven't entered anything in a while. It got to a point where I was just, for whatever reason, just ruining the flow of listing, even though it seems like a simple task, but for some reason, I don't know if it was like a mental thing or if it actually was messing with the flow of getting things listed. But yeah, we haven't entered anything in a while, but we were going pretty good considering the things that we did enter. But since our last entry, we haven't made any sales on the stuff that's existing in that elusive spreadsheet that's going on. So,
but when we add our stuff together, we're pretty high.
When we're going to buy those basketball cards,
I know.
Doubled in price by now, anyway.
I know. We'll just say we got a Michael Jordan 1991 anyway.
I reckon that might get zeroed by old Frankie, I reckon.
And Brad, with the $5 challenge, are you guys tackling it on the admin side of things as hard as you were early days now?
We've sort of at the start, right? It was a lot easier to check every single like in and out, and double checking all the money. So now we're just looking at like the solds, making sure they purchased it and making sure it's sold. So it's definitely harder as it gets bigger and bigger because there's so many more entries. And it takes a lot of time to go into that spreadsheet and update it all. So I'm not super mad that you guys haven't put anything in because it just makes more work for me and Frankie and Kara. But yeah, it's definitely cool to see like people getting involved with it. Obviously, it's the first version of it, and I think next year we'll change some stuff up, make it a little bit more simpler, where it's like 1 or 2 items at a time, so that it's less impactful on people.
One item,
less impactful on people's lives and stuff. But I think it was a good experiment and a good little engagement thing, and yeah, it's been fun. Like it's definitely fun for us. Like we haven't really been going to op shops and stuff like that because the way we've been buying lately is just in bulk. So I haven't been able to enter a lot because Jazz is only going out maybe once a week if she's lucky, or if we're lucky. So we haven't put a lot in, to be honest, because you can't split up a bulk lot and go, this golden item that I got in a bulk lot is going to be the one item I put in the challenge. So yeah, I think there's been some people going absolutely crazy on it though. There's some really big numbers there. So yeah, it's awesome to see.
Yeah, I haven't been dropping stuff from op shops. I've slowed down as well. I'm still sitting third though. I had a check today and still up there, but I did have a lucky $700 flip a couple of weeks ago. So that was a good one for the challenge. But I sort of found the same, especially now with trying to focus on everything. It was just the sort of stuff that I was picking up. if I was to list all of it into the challenge, it was just taking up too much time, especially when 80% of the stuff that I'm getting is clothing. So, and a lot of it's only your $20, couple of frothy flips sort of thing. So I've only found myself doing the bigger items, and pretty much everything that I've entered onto it of the last couple of months I've bought off eBay. So I've bought things off eBay to put into the challenge, and that's all I've really been doing now. So the op shops haven't really got their go on it. So it's fun, but I'd love to do the one item challenge.
Yeah. I think that's the way we'll go with it next year, and change up the value and add some different sort of things into it. I've got a few things that I want to work on next year to, not just that, but some other fun stuff to get some community involvement, because I think that's some, it's great. Like, Robbie's bingo challenge was awesome to kick things off and get the community involved. Anything like that the community can get involved in is good fun. So, and Brad's got some stuff coming up too, Brad?
Yeah, reseller wars are coming. So I've sort of been teasing it a little bit. Can talk about it tonight. Now, you got a sneak peek of it on my live stream giveaway. Put some of you guys through the challenges, through your paces. I'm going to be doing a thing called Reseller Wars. Now, what Reseller Wars is, it's going to start with one lot of episodes, and we'll see how it goes. If it does gain interest and people are enjoying it, we'll go into next year and do it again. But what Reseller Wars is going to be, it might be a fortnightly thing. I'm going to have 4 resellers on at a time, and they'll be going head to head. There'll be a few challenges, a bit of trivia, but the trivia will be reselling related. Everything will be 100% reselling related. You guys had to do a scavenger hunt the other week. There'll be similar things like that. I've got a few games, party games, all sorts of stuff. So I put a post up today. I've got in my head who I want to come on, but I'd like to get people involved that may not get on YouTube, may not speak out. If anyone that wants to come on and just do one of these, it's going to be fun. There's nothing serious involved in it whatsoever. So there will be 4. We're going to do 4 people coming on at 4 separate times. And then the winner of each episode will go through to a grand final. The winner gets a prize. So simple as that. So once I've got all the numbers filled out, we'll kick off. And I reckon we'll start that probably just after the AFL grand final's done, because then we can do it maybe over a weekend. So it's going to be good fun. So if you are interested, contact me on Instagram. We're actually I'm nearly full with sort of numbers now too. So if we do fill up and we've got more people wanting to keep going, we'll go again straight after it. We'll do season 2. Yeah, so it's going to be good fun. So that'll get everyone involved, and
make sure you get a referee when he's on.
Well, that's the next part to it. Every week there is going to be a special guest referee. It may be people that have been in the challenge themselves. I'm hoping I can get you 3 on as special guest referees at some point to help me manage the stream. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll see how it goes. But that'll start probably after the footy, once the footy's all done, which is only 2 weeks away. We've only got a couple more weeks to go. So then we'll get into Reseller Wars, and it'll be game on to see who is the mighty reseller of them all.
Game on. Let's go.
After that, we do like the mask thing about resellers, and we all have to like wear masks.
I don't think anyone wants that. Let's be honest. Jada would be all right, and Drew would go all right. I reckon I'd struggle. Robbie could pull something out, I reckon, but I don't think anyone wants to hear me try and sing anything. I can tell you.
We did about doing some Kamal karaoke if we lose the challenge, Rob and I. So.
I'll get the cat on. She'll probably belt out a better tone, I reckon.
Lifeline, throw a whole lot of VHS tapes in the bin.
Wow.
We had a bar over the lid, so I couldn't see or get them. Well, that's no good. I think if Rob's seen a big bin full of VHS tapes, he'd have a bar in his pants rather than anything.
Be barring up. I'd be going through that shit.
$1 cap, wow. $150.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Not my highest though. My favourite is a Hardy Boys figures boxed for $40 just to make problems. Yeah, that is awesome.
Well, fuck the Hardy Boys.
I like that.
Fuck the Hardy Boys. I love it when they lose. Ladder
You
matches.
don't like the Hardy Boys? Nah, they're
I
fun.
love it when they lose. No, they're traitors. They leave WWE and they come back and they leave and give the Dudleys take them through the table.
The Dudleys are a better tag team.
Yeah. Edge and Christian. Edge and Christian back in the day.
Actually, no. New Age Outlaws, I would say.
Yeah.
New Age Outlaws, 100%. Trotty too hotty, bro.
Yeah, Too Cool. Don't forget Too Cool.
Nah,
I'm big fan all night.
I've lost the chat again, so we got to.
Sorry.
Andrew Johns for $100, paid 20 for it, sold within 20 minutes. Flipper curse. That old flipper curse.
Flip.
The flipper curse.
Toby selling $5 challenge stuff in a minute. Won't catch Judder. I've got a couple sitting there. If they flip, it'll put me back to sort of second. There's no way I'm catching Drew.
You're not gonna know in the last month anyway.
That's right.
There's what 2 and a bit weeks left to go, so it's ending November 1st. And I'm thinking about blacking out the top 10 just to make it
black it out.
Yes, I've got to do that, Paul. The problem is I've got to find it, and I've got to try and work out what one it was. So I'm going to go through all that for you because I did actually do a little wholesale lot to someone else and logged a lot of those shirts off to them. So if it's in there, I'll get onto them to get in touch with you. How's Riley been battling me? Yeah, it's neck and neck. That's the real challenge. Who gets second? We all know who's going to win. It's out of myself and
There's probably maybe the top 5. There's a possibility that they could all sneak into second and third, I reckon.
I might have to pick my game back up, I think. I've got a little bit more time up my sleeve now.
Black it out, Brad. Black it out, Brad. So
I reckon it's interesting.
Just my numbers and give me the win. Actually, all I really wanted to do was beat Rob, and he gave up. He tapped.
I didn't tap. I didn't tap. That's bullying.
He tapped.
That's bullying.
I lost my mojo. Be better with. Yeah, I'm struggling. I really can't keep up with this chat tonight. There's plenty going on in there.
Smash the thumbs up, everybody.
Smash the thumbs up. Smash the thumbs up and sub to everyone. I'm sure if you're here watching me, you sub to all these boys for sure. But make sure you get around the community, not just us. Everyone in the chat that's got a channel and Instagram, don't just sub to them. Make sure you check out their content too, because there's some bloody good stuff getting out there at the minute. So we got just over 5 minutes left, boys. So what's coming up on the radar for the Aussie VHS Thrifter this week, Mr. Hollywood?
Just tomorrow night's talking shit, eBay sellers talking shit with you, mate. I've got some interesting stuff which I'm not going to even tell you until we go live tomorrow with something that happened on eBay, which everyone needs to kind of see this. It's everyone needs to see this. It's so you don't get pinged. But save that for tomorrow night. And apart from that, I'm still creating my little cartoon that I'm getting through my cartoon, worldwide reselling cartoon for fun. But no, that's it for this week. Just the talking shit live.
Beautiful. And Chase the Ace this week. Yes.
No, we're going to do it next week, the week after, because I'm going to put it on the screen saying the following week, just only because I fucking went to Red Dot today to go get a pack of cards, and I forgot the pack of cards. So I'm not set up and ready to go. So I actually went there. We went to do food shopping, and I went to run into Red Dot, got myself some other crap from there, and forgot the for the dog, and forgot the cards. So I don't have time now. After work, I'll get home right before the live tomorrow. So the week after we'll start. I fucked up.
Drew, you guys pumped out a sweet video today, was it? Today?
Yeah.
It came out yesterday. Yeah, that was from last weekend. I hate this time when you guys bring this up because I never have anything planned for the week, and then I'm like, fuck, what can I actually put together? Sarah and I don't have any days off together until Saturday, so that means I can't really edit or film and edit a video and get it out on Saturday. So maybe we'll just do a Saturday live, try and think of an original sort of idea. So stay tuned for that, but no videos planned at this point. Sorry.
Tuesday night we're mixing up a little bit, so there'll be no live. I have pre-recorded something for you guys as well. So I guess sometimes personal life has to take a lead. So Tuesday there'll be a video coming out, sort of explaining why we can't be there. And there's a little bit of bloopers and some fun stuff in there as well. So check that out. Friday, I'm still yet to confirm 100%, but we potentially will be having a live stream on Friday morning with a pretty awesome international. So I'll confirm that probably midweek and put some promo out for it because that'll be an awesome chat if that comes through. So
on your channel?
On our channel, yep.
Beautiful. Look forward to that.
Some good fun.
On my
Oh, he's frozen.
And I've still got plenty of footage that I've got to edit. Basically, I'm just going to do a bit of probably a ride along this week. Just smash a bit of that together, and I haven't done one of those for a while, so I might try and get that up maybe in the next couple of days even. And then Thursday night at 8 p.m. I'm going to be doing a live stream. I've got a very special guest joining me. I'm very excited. Get on and have a chat. I will stay tuned. I'll put some promos up through the week to show everyone who's coming on, but really looking forward to it. So it'll be a good chat. Drifter Thrifters, calling it now.
It is not Rally Roots. No, we've already spoke to them, and it's not them.
Joe
I'd love
Biden.
to talk to them again because they're great, but it's not them.
Joe Biden.
Oh, how'd you know, mate? How'd you know? Straight to the top.
Stranger things have happened.
Ross Lyon. Is it Ross Lyon?
Yeah, he actually declined. He said he's got too much work over in Fremantle to do over the off season. So
No. Here we go into the Bulldogs, mate.
We're right. We've got coaches that actually win premierships. So we'll just hold on to that.
There we go.
Toby must have a big list because Edge is his fourth favourite.
Fourth favourite.
We got a few minutes, boys. Give us a top five, Hollywood.
Top five. Oh man, I put five in a bag and then I'll shuffle them up. How about that?
Yeah, just give us five.
So you got your Hogan, you got your Warrior, you got your Macho Man, but then you got to try and chuck in there Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Stone Cold, Rock. Oh man, how do you keep going? How do you keep going? Don't forget about the Undertaker and Boogeyman. So no, I wouldn't put Boogeyman in, but you got to put Undertaker in there as well. So it's got to really be a top 10. It's
So many.
so many. Oh, I missed out Ric Flair and fucking Edge. I even missed out. So it's just
Robbie needs a top 100. That's what he needs.
I need a top 100.
Chris
Jericho, got to have Jericho. Oh man, and I've already said 10.
Y2J, best move.
Oh, I love
Drew,
it.
can you do five? Can you keep it to five? Scotty?
I'm thinking the era that I used to watch with my dad, definitely Stone Cold, definitely Jericho was my guy. New Age Outlaws, I would just take up one spot. Sting, probably Sting.
Oh, how could you leave
And
Sting in?
then someone random like Rikishi or someone.
Rikishi was awesome. I can't believe I left out Kurt Angle. We forgot about Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle, yeah. Booker T. Oof.
Oh,
Brady, you got a top five?
I was never super into it. I had a few favorites that I got around: Undertaker, Stone Cold. I never really got super into it, but yeah, I think they're probably two of my favorite ones, just because I saw a lot of them.
I got to agree with Toby. Scrap Rikishi, Mankind definitely was up there.
oh, how did we leave Mankind out?
Mankind.
Shit.
Mr. Socko.
Oh, yeah.
Love Socko.
Yeah, I'd go definitely Shawn Michaels. Definitely Undertaker, top 2. I don't know. I'd probably have to throw Kane in there. Kane, just because he's a big creepy motherfucker. Before he took the mask off.
Kane 98. Kane 98.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely Stone Cold. He's up there. And just for you, Hollywood, Jeff Hardy.
Why would you put him in the even top 100?
Old Jeff Hardy, like, in his prime. I've sort of seen him recently with his sobriety shit, and it's just like too much. We've still got guesses here. Lonnie?
No one's nailed it yet. So
I'm not sure who Lonnie is.
I don't want to say anything before it's 100% confirmed, but it's 99.9%. So
they have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And apparently we were a bit soft last week, Hollywood, so we're going to go
soft.
Don't tempt these boys.
Why would you even tempt us? That was just the
X-rated version, and they're going to need to put blurs across the screen and all sorts of stuff.
That was an introduction. And I had a fucking message from YouTube saying that we can't monetize your we can only half monetize your episode because of the language or shit was written in the wording or something like that. So only half ads will be played or something like that. And I contested it, and they said after the review, no, we will full monetize it. And so maybe it was fucking soft then if they can full monetize it.
Which one was 50%? Who was obviously you were more sweary, Rob. You were the 50%
of the swearing.
Or they only giving you half monetization. Obviously, someone else was like not too aggressive and not too edgy, perhaps.
Someone was weak as tears.
I don't swear. I just took control and made sure there was maturity amongst the two of us, because one of us had to have a solid head on their shoulders.
We'll be swearing tomorrow. I've got some topics. I got some good topics.
Look forward to it.
eBay's making noise. I don't know if it was a sale. That's an offer. So we're about to clock off. I'm going to accept the offer. I don't even know what it is, but look, we're going to take it, because that'll see us out. That'll be another $10 to Beyond Blue. If you do want to donate, I will drop it in the link. This won't fucking load, but I don't know why this is. Look. Click to go to the offers, and it just flashes. I will accept it. There's $10 Beyond Blue. Thanks, everyone. Sub to all the boys. Where are we next week? Rad. We're back to 2 Aussie. Yep, back to 2 Aussie Thrifters next week. So, sub to everyone, and we'll see you then. Uru.
See ya.